Hey everyone, this is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle from March of the Quads called The Squeegle Has Landed. This was one that was set and tested collaboratively, and we don't know who's responsible. I do remember that we looked at it and went, this looks a bit like an Apollo lander. So it was like, the Squeegle has landed. I don't know where Squeegle came from. And we set another puzzle called Mission Squeegle above, I think to teach some basic concepts. And I haven't solved that in ages, so we'll have to see how I go on this one. Link to the pack below, link to the puzzle below. Let's just get onto it and look at the rules. So, normal Sudoku rules. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, we need to put the digits 1 to 9 without repetition. Digits on a quadruple circle must be placed at least once in the 4 cells touching that circle. So there will be a 4 in one of those. We need to put 1, 2, and 3 into those 4 cells. It's legal by quadruples to have 2 1s around the quadruple circle, but we must put at least 1, at least 1, 2, at least 1 1, at least 1 2, and at least 1 3 in those 4 cells. On Whispers lines, adjacent digits must have a difference of at least 5. So yeah, they're the rules. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Let's start by talking some quadruple logic. So, cannot put 4 in there, cannot put 4 in there, so 4 must be in one of those. The other way to look at it is when you've got quadruple clues that are sharing a column or a row boundary with the same clue where they can't possibly share that digit, like these 4s, you cannot put that digit in any other cell in those columns. Because if I was to say put a 4 here, around this quadruple the 4 would have to go here, around this quadruple the 4 would have to go here, and we've got too many 4s in column 2. The other way to think about it is in these columns we can only place 2 4s. One of them is going to go in that quadruple, one of them is going to go in that quadruple, so I cannot possibly place another 4 anywhere in those columns. 4 has to go down here. The same is happening with 3 over here. And 8 and 9. The same is happening with 8 and 9, putting 8 9 in here, and because of German whisper logic, I know this is an 8 9 pair. Let's explain why. Okay, German whisper logic. First of all, you can never put a 5 on a German whisper line. Why? Because in order to get a difference of at least 5, you must either add or subtract 5 or more from the digit. If I put 5 here, if I was to add 5 or more, I would end up with 10 or higher. Subtract 5 or more, I'd end up with 0 or lower. But I'm only working with the digits 1 to 9, so that doesn't work. So I'm going to start with either a digit that is below 5 or above 5. Every digit on the line will either be below 5 or above 5. If I have a digit that is below 5, I cannot put another digit below 5 next to it. The maximum difference is 3. So I'd have to go to a different digit that is above 5. If I have a digit above 5, I cannot put a digit above 5 next to it. The maximum digit difference is 3. So the next digit next to it would be below 5. And you will always end up alternating above 5, below 5, above 5, below 5. Or alternate high, low, or as we call it, alternating polarity. So because I had to put 8 and 9 into these 2 cells, and they can't go together because there's no 5 difference, these become high digits, and because we're going to alternate polarity along the line, we know that these are high, these are low, and that works because this is 6, 7, 8, 9, so that would have given it to me anyway. This is also an 8 or a 9 because these are 1, 2, 8, 9. Okay, can I tell this line? Don't think I can. But these are 1, 2, 3, or 4. This can't be a 4 because a 4 only has a single partner, which is 9, and I can't put 9 in both of those cells. Oh, but this is a high digit, and these have to be 1, 2, 3. There's no 4 there. These are both low. These are 1, 2, 3. That can't be a 3 because the 3 is down here. But if this is low, this is high. And similarly, I have to put 3 high digits around here, 7, 8, 9. So these are 7, 8, 9. And this is a high digit, so this is a low digit. These are 1, 2, 8, 9. So this isn't a 1, 2. This is a 3 or a 4. Okay, so we're 6 or 7 in this row. This is a 6, 7 pair because I can't put 6, 7 in those cells or there. This is a 6, 7 pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is down here, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 3, 4, 5 triple. Awesome. So this can't be 3 or 4. This is only 1 or 2. And these are not, oh no, there must be a 5 in here, which means these can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. These are low digits, which means these are all the low digits, which means there must be a 4 down here. Can't be a 5 here, there must be a 5 here. Can't be a 6 here, there must be a 6 here. This, I don't know. But where's 4 in this row? I can't, why did I say I can't, why is 4? Oh, because in this set of 4 low digits, I can't put 4 in either of those. 4 is down here. So I can't put 4 here. So in this row, that's the 4. And these are both 9, being the only digit that is 5 away from 4. That's the 8. There's no 4 there. This is a 3, 5 pair. These are 1, 2, 3, and 5. There's no 9 there because of this 9. 8 can go next to any of them. But there must be a high digit on here. But I need to put 3 low digits on here. But I can only put one of them in these two because these are going to alternate polarity. So these must be low. And must be from 1, 2, 3 because they have to be the low digits that are in here. Similarly, over here, there must be a low digit here because of alternating polarity. These must be high digits and must be from 7, 8, 9. That can't be an 8. So there's an 8 in one of those two. So this is 6, 7, or 9 because it can't be an 8 because there's an 8 in one of those two. Where's 5 in this column? These are all low. These are all either high or on whispers. That's the 5. These are both high digits, which means that alternating polarity along the line, these are low digits. These are high digits. These are 6, 7, 8, 9, but I can't put 6 here because this is a 7, 8, 9 triple. This is a low digit. This is a high digit because I've got one. Oh, the 3, 5 makes this 1, 2. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4. These are, and 5 is down here. These are both high, which means this is low. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot put 4 in the middle of a line where it would have two partners that see each other. 4 is in one of those two, so 9 is in one of those two. 9 there would put 9 there. These are 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 6. If that's a 6, both of those are 1. And it can't be. This can't be a 6. If this was a 6, that would have to be a 1, and it can't be. This is only a 3 or a 4. So this can't be a 6 or a 7 because 1, 2 is not available. This is an 8 or a 9. This is a 7, 8, 9 triple, which means one of those is a 7. So that can't be a 3 because 3 is too close to 7. That's all of the low digits. So this is 1, 2, 3, or 4, and 4 is in one of those two, meaning one of those is a 9, and 4 is in one of those two, meaning one of those is a 9. 9 is in one of those two, 9 is in one of those two. So these are not 9. This is a 6 or a 7, so that is not a 3. This is a 1, 2. This is the 3. There's no 3 down here. There's no 3 here. This is a high digit. It sees 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is a high digit. So this is the 5, which puts 5 in one of those two. Let's mark that these are all high. There's no 9 in any of those. Three can only go next to 8 or 9. and there's a 9 in the row. There's no 9 in either of those. That's the 8. I can take 8 out of those. The 8 looks back, taking 8 out of there, and that's low. 8 is in one of those two. 6 is in one of those two. 6, 1. Oh, 7, 8, 9. That's a 6, which means that's a 7. There's no 7 down here. This is 6, 9, which looks across saying that's not the 6, that's the 6, which is a high digit. 6, 9. These are 1, 2. So this is from 1, 2, 4. Oh, this 6 takes 6 out of there. That's a 7, 8, 9. That's a 6. That's a 1. That's a 2. Taking the 2 out of there. This is 1, 4. So this is 1, 2. This is 2, 5. Which means that's the 1. This 1 means there's no 1 there. This 2 means there's no 2 there. Four is in one of those two. So 4 can't go there or there. And 4 can't go there because of the number of lows. So 4 is in one of those two, and 4 is in one of those two. That's a bit weird. 5 can't go here, so this is a high digit. 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't see what it can't be. This can't be... Oh, this could be a 3. Oh, the 6 is looking down, making that the 9 and that the 6. 9 is now in one of those two. Nine is in one of those three. Oh, this one looks up, making that the 2. So there's no 2 in any of those. Three is in one of those two. One is up here. If that's a 4, that's a 9. If that's a 4, that's a 9. One of those has to be a 4. One of those has to be a 9. Is it these? These can't be 1, 2, 3. These could be 4, 5, 6. They can't be 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 9. This can't be 6 or 9. This is only 4 or 5. That can't be a 6 because of the 6. This is only 4, 5, 9. 6. Well, this is also restricted. Can't be 1, 2. Could be 3. Can't be 4. Could be 5, 6. Can't be 7. So these are 3, 5, 6, 9. There's no 9 there. There's no 5 there. That didn't do as much as I'd hoped. Oh no, 4 could be there and there. So where's the pressure on this line? 4, 9 would make this 4, 9. Well, this could never be 9. Because if this was 9, right, 9, this is an X-wing on 9s because one of these is a 4 because of the low digits. Because these are all the low digits in the row. So if that's a 4, that's a 9, that can't be a 9. If that's a 4, that's a 9, and that can't be a 9. So this is a 7 or an 8. 9 has to be up here in one of those two cells because of that 9. These all have to be different. Is that a colouring thing? 7 is in one of those two. If that's the 7, this goes 8, 9, 8, and those would be the same. If this is a 7, 8, 9, it'd be 7, 8, 9, and those would be the same. If this is 8, 7, 9, and that would be 9 because 8, 7, 9. If this is 9, that's 7, 8. 9, 8 would make that 7, and those would still be the same. Those are always the same. That's interesting. Does it help? Do I get the same around here? If this is 3, 2, 1, 2, those would be the same. If this is 1, 2, 3, 2, and those would be the same. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 1, and those would be the same. 3, 2, 1, 2, and those would be the same. That's weird. They're different. 4, 9, 8, 7, 1. 4, 9, 8, 3, 1, 4, 9, 4, 9, 8, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3. What? 4, 9. Why did I say that had to be 3? No, 4, 9, 8. No, what? Hang on. 3 here makes this 8, 9. 3 here makes this 8, 9, makes this 7, which makes this 1. But if this is a 3, that's a 1. So if this is a 3, this is an 8, 9, because you can't put 7 next to 3. If this is a 3, this is 8, 9. This is a 7. The only one of these digits that can go next to 7 is 1. So if that's a 3, that's a 7, that's a 1. But if that's a 3, that's a 1, and I've got 2 1s in the row. That's a 1. Which means this is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 1. The 3 takes 3 out of there, makes that the 4, which makes that the 9, which makes that the 4, that the 1, that the 9, which makes that the 9. There's no 9 here. This is a 7, 8. That's tricky. There's no 9 here, so this is a 3, which means this is an 8, this is the 6, this is the 7, this is the 8. There's no 9 here. This can't be 1. This is 5, 6, or 7 only, because it can't be 8 or 9. Got to put a 3 in one of those two because of that 3. And a 3 in one of those two, which means 3, this is a 3, 9 pair. And the 9 is looking up, making that the 3 and that the 9. Can I get rid of the colouring now? You know, I think I can. I may come to regret it. This has to be the 4 around this quadruple now. So these are 1, 2, and 7. Don't know much about that, do I? There's no 4 here. Three and 3. 3 is in one of those two, so that's not a 3. But the 3 is looking across here, saying that's not the 3, that's the 3. 5. That's a 4 by Sudoku. So what's this triple? 2, 5, 7. There's no 2 there. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 will fix this up. These have to be, well, they have to be different anyway. Those are the same digit. One, 2, 8. Seven takes 7 out of there. These are 5, 6, 8, and 9. So 9 is in one of those two. Can't put 9 there, can't put 9 there because of that one. 9 is in one of those two, saying that's not the 9, that's the 9. So this is 4, 5, or 6 only. Because 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This is 4, 5, or 6. These are 2, 5, 7, 8. So 8 is in one of those two. So 8, this, no, it's not a 5, 8 pair. I've already got the 8 in the box. So this is 5, 6, 7, or 8, and it's not 6 or 7. The 5 here is taking 5 out of there. Two is in one of those. No, it's not ones. At least I don't think it's ones. Or 1 is in one of those two. 1, 2, 7, and 8. 8 is in one of those two, and this 8 is looking up saying not there. That's the 8. So this is the 1, this is the 3. The 8 makes that the 7 and that the 8. That's the 8, that's not the 8. This is from 1, 2, and 7, and it's not 1, 7. That's the 2, taking 2 out of there, making that the 2. This is a 1, 7 pair. These are 4, no, not 4, 5, 6, and 7. The 8 is looking down, making that the 5, taking 5 out of there. The 8 is looking across, making that the 6, making that the 7. The 6 makes that the 5, making that the 4. This is not the 5 or the 4, that's the 6. There's no 6 here, or 7, that's the 5, that's the 7, that's the 6. 7 looks down, taking 7 out of there. But more importantly, it takes the 7 out of there, making that the 2 and that the 5. These are 1, 2, and 4. The 2 is looking down, making that the 4 and that the 2. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So these, well, actually I can resolve that. That's the 5 and that's the 7. These are 3 and 4. I don't know what to do there yet. But the 5 is making that the 3 and that the 5. And now I can resolve the 4 and the 3 and the 1 and the 4, which makes that the 2, taking the 2 out of those, and that becomes a 1, 8. Excellent. The 5 is looking down, making that the 2 and that the 5. Don't typo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 3, 7 pair, and I'll use the 7 to make that the 3 and that the 7. This pair, well, there's no 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8, 9 pair. The 9 looks up, making that the 8 and that the 9. The 8 looks down, making that the 1 and that the 8. The 1 looks up, making that the 7 and that the 1. I forgot to type the 8. And the 7 looks down, making that the 6 and that the 7. And that is the Squeegle has landed. 36 solves in 521 days. It's kind of what you expect from a pack that was released before there was tracking. Cool puzzle. There's some tricky spots in that one. I'm not really comfortable with the spot here. Maybe there was a better way through it. I'm sure someone will tell me what it is. But yeah, kind of cool. Thanks everyone for watching. We're about to move on to the scenic hikes, which Yeah, this was probably one of the hardest walk because it started to have a tricky Sudoku spot, and then we'll move on to things that have a little bit more complex quad logic in them. At least that's the plan. It was when we released it. We got some of these puzzles out of order. I know that. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying the pack, and as always, good luck with your solving.